Welcome back to One Leg at a Time. Today is day 3 of my medical trip to Richmond. And before we get started, I need to explain why yesterday's video ended without showing Anytime Fitness like I'd promised. I never imagined finding an accessible, welcoming gym would be this difficult. I absolutely love Trevor Linden Fitness. The facility was incredible, but paying a high daily drop-in fee just doesn't make sense when I'm here sometimes for a full week. You'll see what happens with Anytime Fitness in today's video, but unfortunately, that wasn't the right fit for me either. So the search continues. Today I'm trying another facility, and I'm hoping this one checks all the boxes. No matter the obstacles, we keep moving forward, one leg at a time. Let's go see if today's gym is a fit for me. Well, good morning, guys. This is the start of day 2 or day 3, depending if you count a travel day, of this medical trip to Vancouver. Sorry, I kind of ended at Barber's yesterday and I said I was going to take you to Planet Fitness, or not. It's too early in the morning. I was going to take you to Anytime Fitness because I was on a 7-day trial with them here in Richmond because I'm looking for a gym to use when I'm traveling. And just like that, it's dropped off and they're going to make a copy of it. They're saying that I can actually come back and get it if I can't get used to this new socket. Man, it's bright out here. But let's get on to our next job of the day, which would be Anytime Fitness when I'm traveling. Go back to the Unfortunately, my regular gym, Planet Fitness, it's like an hour drive to get there either way. So it's like 2 hours. So that just doesn't work. So I've been kind of looking around for a gym. Last time I was down, I tried Trevor Linden Fitness, which was phenomenal, but they don't do any drop-in passes. And it's like, I think it was 20 or 25 bucks per visit. So if I'm down here for 6 days, that gets expensive quickly. That's like a month membership. So I'm like, there's got to be something that's cheaper, like a $10 to drop in or $5 to drop in, or I don't even know if that exists, or even a punch card. I'd buy a punch card and use it that way. So I thought, okay, Anytime Fitness, which I've always wanted to try because I see them everywhere and I like how it's any time you can go. So I thought, well, they've got a 7-day trial, no catches, no nothing, and it's like 5 minutes from my hotel here in Richmond on St. Edward's Road. I thought I'd try it. So I emailed them, set up everything online, and even talked to the people at the club I was going to and set everything up and said I didn't want a tour. I'm very familiar with gyms. I just want to try your gym. And I tried to make it as as open as possible because I'm not looking for anything free. I know everything's got a cost in life. I just want to find the right gym with the right equipment. Being an amputee, there's certain equipment that I look for. Hand cycle, which is really nice when my leg's hurting or I've had injections or anything like that. I can just sit there and get some cardio on the hand cycle, which is really nice. Lots of treadmills, so I'm not fighting for a treadmill if I feel up to it that day. I like the Smith machines, so lots of Smith machines. I mean, I don't mean like hundreds, but you know what I mean. And TRX, because TRX helps the core, and being an amputee, I need core. Right now I have a keg, but I need a core. So I thought, I'd go around and try these clubs, and then I find one that works, and then use it every time I'm down here. Great. 7 days. I'm like, oh, this will work perfect. Get there. First of all, the door is locked at Anytime Fitness, which, okay, I know the members have their own key. I get that. So I knocked on the door. Manager came to the door. Really, really nice guy. Unfortunately, he was sick with allergies, which I hope it was allergies and not going to get me cold, but that's okay. Explained to him, told my name, everything. He looked it all up, and he said, and I explained to him what I wanted, and I was super clear, I thought, of what I wanted. And he said, well, the way it works is you get 1 day free trial, and then you sign a membership, and you get the rest of the 6 days, and then you cancel the membership if it's not for you. And I don't want to start with banking information and all this stuff and then have to cancel it, and then they don't cancel it, and I'm in a different city, and it's like, oh, that's not going to work. And he was a super nice guy, but I mean, I really didn't argue with him. I know in the fine print, he didn't say anything like that, but maybe it's company policy, I don't know. But he said, well, use our gym today and then let me know. So the gym wasn't for me. It only had like 3 or 4 treadmills, and it was really, really small. I've seen actually hotel gyms that are better than this gym, which kind of scares me because the prices these members were paying to be there was like redonkulous expensive. Sorry, I'm just doing up my shoe here. So I opted not to go back because I don't want to start the banking information. And my wife actually works in banks, and she tells me about gyms and canceling memberships and how much of a pain in the butt it typically is for people. So I didn't want to go down that road. So today I got a couple errands on the go. I feel, sorry, back to my story just a little bit. I took a day to sleep on it. That's why I didn't say yesterday, because I was fired up. And I thought I better sleep on it, better, like I don't want to run places down. I'm not about that. I was just super frustrated because if the fine print would have said that, I wouldn't have even gone. I really wouldn't have gone. And I really wanted to try Anytime Fitness, and maybe this club was super small. I'll never know because I'll never go to another one, unfortunately, because I'm not going to sign up for a 7-day trial when there's certain piece of equipment I'm looking for, and I don't even know if it's right. And I'm not, like, I could be here in 6 weeks. I don't know, right? So I don't want to sign up for something and get stuck into it and all this stuff. So today I'm trying another gym, and I'm going to go to a community gym. Well, I think it's community gym. It's the Richmond Oval. It was built, I think, for the Olympics. So I'm going to try to do a drop-in pass there. There's no free trials, just a drop-in pass. Maybe be a community center. It'll have more special equipment. Plus, I've been there for like running clinics and stuff in the past, and it's fantastic inside. And I want to take you guys and show you the inside because it's really, really cool. So I got that on the docket. And then I also got to go to IKEA for my little girl. This time she's not going to Pandora Charm. She's not going Lego. She's going... It sounds really stupid. She wants... It looks like a donut from IKEA. It's like a nightlight thing. I don't know. So that's what I'm getting for her. So I'm going to take you guys with me to IKEA. It's just down the road there, and then go to the Richmond Oval. Sorry. Get on with it. So let's get on our way. DJ, can you please roll that intro?
What's up, everybody? I'm Andrew Abley. A few years ago, a workplace accident crushed me under an elevator and changed everything. I became an above-knee amputee. And yeah, I lost my identity for a while. I thought I went from the work guy to the broken guy. But here's the truth. I'm still here. I'm a husband, a dad, and a small-town guy learning how to live again. This channel is about life with and after a disability, adventuring, nature, family, and finding pride in who you are. No fancy gear, no fake motivation, just heart and courage to get busy. This is resilience, this is growth, this is real life, this is one leg at a time.
I just hope this gym experience today is better because I'm so tired of it. I just want to find a gym. And, if you're thinking, Andrew, just go with the Accent Inn. Well, the Accent Inn has an old broken treadmill and next to nothing, and it's super, super small. So I'm not blaming them, but it's a pretty sad gym. But maybe their clientele doesn't need gym, and I get that. But that's why I thought I'll go to another gym and see what's going on. Look at this day we got here, just spectacular. I think it's the last day of the sun, and then it gets cloudy. That's what they're saying anyways. Kind of been fighting a little bit. I've got a fridge in the back with a freezer because my room doesn't have a freezer, and of course, I eat frozen dinners because that's how I afford stuff for my daughter. So I have a fridge and a freezer in the back of Grover, and I've got an EcoFlow, and I even bought an extra battery for my EcoFlow because I thought it would last 2 or 3 days, because that's what it said. And this is the first trip I've tried it, but it's not lasting that long, and I can't really blame EcoFlow because it's been 27 degrees and I imagine it's just as hot in the van. So I've been kind of fighting it, getting it charged enough during the day. Now I have a Blue Eddy Charger 1, charging when I drive, but if you don't drive much, it doesn't charge up enough, you know, go figure. So I've kind of been fighting it. Now I'm charging it with a different EcoFlow this morning. I have a little River 2, just a little guy, just to top it up. I can't run an extension cord to the room because it'll be a tripping hazard. So I'm like, jeez. I don't trust this Blue Eddy Charger 1. It's ran down the battery in the past, so it's always in the back of my head. So I'd like to save up to get an EcoFlow, the DC to DC that they offer. But when I was looking, it was like super expensive. So now I see they've dropped in price, but I've already got a Blue Eddy. So that's where I'm at. So let's get on our way. We'll go to IKEA first, and then we'll go check out the Richmond Oval. Here we are at the IKEA. I'm trying to say it like the commercial. Best thing about IKEA is the elevators. For a wheelchair guy, these things are massive, which is so great. I'm always looking around going, how big is the elevator? Where am I going to exit from? But these are massive. I don't have to worry about it, which is really cool. And I have the elevator all to myself. Dance party. Now wave to security, so I'm probably got an escort waiting up top. Let's get over to the light section and see if we can find this donut. Oh, going out that way. Now, I think we're going, not there, I don't think. Going here, Market Hall. That sounds good. Let's go to the market. Let me go find these lights. I see the lights. Will they have the donut? They say they do, but who knows? Where is the donut? on the hunt for the donut. Things I never thought I'd say. Donut has been acquired. That's what it is that they're talking about here. And this is the colors it changes to. You see why I call it a donut? Happy daughter, happy life. Donut acquired. We get to the tail. I did see this thing over here that I think is really cool. I'm not sure what I'd do with it, but it's like moves around. It's kind of cool. You can mount it to a wall. It's not hot or anything. That's cool. I don't know what I'd use it for, but it's cool. There's the code if anybody's looking for it. It's $19 here in Canada land, so it's kind of cool. So now follow the arrows to get out of here. I always find it a maze here. This is the part that always amazes me. This warehouse is gigantic. I guess a guy, it kind of scares me because it's a whole bunch of furniture that's not put together, and we all know what it's like putting IKEA furniture together. It's just massive. I had to get the hot dog. That's what you get for $1. And Costco's a little bit better for $1.50, but whatever. So I'm gonna enjoy my hot dog and then take you guys over to the Richmond Oval. See what that's like. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we can get to use the gym today. I really need a win this week, so hopefully it does. I'll get back to you in a bit.
You know, some days start with frustration. I came here after a disappointing experience at Anytime Fitness. It felt like one more reminder that accessibility gets overturned way too often. But then I walked in the Richmond Oval, and wow, this place doesn't feel like a gym. It feels possible. 2 ice rinks, 4 full-size basketball courts, a climbing wall that rises 17 meters in the air, the tallest indoor climbing wall in Metro Vancouver. You look up at it and suddenly your problems seem a little smaller and your goals seem a little bigger. What reality hits me is the place was built for athletes of every level. Whether you're training for competition, getting back on your feet, or simply trying to be stronger than yesterday, there's a space for you here. As an amputee, working out isn't an option, it's essential. A strong core is how we walk. The lighter we are, the less stress we put on our joints. And beyond the physical side, there's the mental side. The confidence, the resilience, the reminder that our bodies may change, but our determination doesn't have to. Standing here today, I'm choosing to focus on what's possible instead of what's been frustrating. So here's to a fresh start, epic facilities, pushing ourselves a little further than we thought we could. Because sometimes the right environment doesn't just help your workout, it helps you believe again. And honestly, this is how today begins. I'm feeling it's going to be a whole lot better than the last few experiences.
So it's got a full ice rink, which is really cool. And then they have all this cabinets with this Olympic memorabilia, which is just so cool. Sledge hockey, downhill skiing. Look at this statue. It's just so cool. And you got all the, I guess, Olympians and their height. I guess. Doesn't really say. There's cool statues, and then down here is the basketball courts. You can see where they get the name Olympic Oval from. So, look at all the basketball courts. Just so cool. And then I think down here's the track and the climbing wall. That's the climbing wall there, guys, just on the far wall. And then this is the track and the volleyball. It's just massive, this place. But it's not cheap. Like, parking was $8 for 90 minutes, and then a drop-in pass is $10. So it's like $20 a visit. Maybe Trevor Linden's the place for me to go. I don't know. I'll go see upstairs what kind of equipment they have. Funny story, this is where I learned, this spot is where I learned how to run with a prosthetic, down along the walls here. They had manufacturers here testing out their legs, so you get to learn. So this is where I learned how to run. Now, I don't know what's behind the walls. Maybe something with balls. I don't know. Oh, sounds like pickleball. And that's where it ends down here. That's all the pickleball courts. I don't know how many basketball courts they've got. Maybe, I don't know, 8. I could be wrong, but and then that upstairs is the gym. You can see it looking down. I think I want to try the gym, just because it looks really cool. But that's the gym up there. More basketball courts. For $10, I think I'm going to try it. Who knows? I mean, I'm already here. I'm already into parking, so I might as well try it. Hey guys, so far, it's a pain in the butt. I didn't have an account because I'm not from here. And then like registering, like need everything, your contact information, like your emergency contact, your credit card, like, oh my God. I'm just doing a drop-in. I just want to try the fitness center. Nice equipment so far. Let me get started with the treadmill, I guess.
操！我说白了，我这车你自己搞不了的，我他妈得操！
So let me get started, I guess, with treadmill. They've got no hand bike, which I really find weird for a disabled kind of gym, but I guess that's just how it is. Let me get back to you guys after I get a workout in. Well, guys, that was just okay. Got some workout on, which is good. I think I will come back, but I think I'll decide tomorrow. Please proceed to Olympic experience. Last challenge. This is cool. That's all the Olympic torches. It's called the Olympic experience. That's pretty cool. All the Olympic medals done by Canada. That's pretty cool. It's pretty awesome. The actual gear used. They have the Olympic Games playing. Wow, this is pretty cool. That's pretty awesome. You gotta pay to go, keep going, so. Wow. That kind of makes it worth it right there. All the jerseys. Wow. I'll have to come back and do a further explore. I'm running out of parking, so I gotta kind of run, but man, it's pretty cool. Well, that kind of made my day, so. Time to go back and have a nap and recharge and figure out what the night brings, whether it's just editing or going out, I don't know. We'll figure it out as it goes, so I'll catch you guys in a bit.
Down at the tire shop, just earning my key, when that elevator dropped, boy, it made me leave. Humpty Dumpty ain't got nothing on me. Doc stitched me up, but they said my leg free. Now I'm part middle, part man, and still kicking life through a curve, but I ain't quitting, one leg at a time. That's how I roll through the twists and the turns. I found my soul, got a